WTMJ-4.
This is breaking news now on your side.
And off the top now is some breaking news downtown. A body pulled from the Milwaukee River fired off a lot of suspicion. Now, those suspicions ran high considering the number of missing people over just the last few weeks here in southeast Wisconsin. Well, we found out it is not 24-year-old Nick Wilcox, as some feared. He was last seen at a bar downtown shortly after the new year rang in. Our Nick Montes is live near Wisconsin Avenue. And Nick, do we know whose body it was pulled out of the river?
We do not know who it is just yet, Vince. The Wisconsin Avenue Bridge is back open, though. Let's go ahead and show you. It was closed for about 2 hours this morning. Police were concentrating on the area under the bridge and in the river. That's where the man's body was found. After the report that a body had been spotted, many wondered if this was, in fact, Nick Wilcox, who disappeared New Year's Day, but the medical examiner says it is not. Rescue crews searched the Milwaukee River after the body of a man was spotted near the Wisconsin Avenue Bridge.
We're doing some work on the Riverwalk here, and we've seen stuff floating up and down the river all day.
Dan Lewandowski and his coworker spotted something in the water that appeared to be a dog, but they weren't sure.
Both stood up because we're kind of laying on the surface of the sidewalk to do our work, and as soon as we stood up, we could tell it was, it was somebody.
They called 911 and were told to keep an eye on the body until rescue crews arrived.
A middle-aged man, he had a bald spot on his head, so we kind of confirmed, he had a dark coat on with like a red undershirt.
MPD confirms the man is in his 50s, and they, along with the medical examiner, are working to identify him.
It's terrible that this happened to somebody, but maybe it'll bring closure to somebody's family, the person that's missing, I don't know.
And again, the medical examiner says this is not Nick Wilcox, but they are working to identify the man. On your side in downtown Milwaukee, Nick Montes, today's TMJ4.
All right, Nick, thank you. We're at 2 minutes after the noon hour. Now, right now, as we were talking about, there are 4 other high-profile missing persons cases going on in southeast Wisconsin right now. Nick Wilcox, as Nick had mentioned, has not been seen since just after the new year. Robert Steinbrecher vanished in Cedarburg December 27th. Kenosha police asking for help finding Christina Guild, and 22-year-old Evan Young has not been seen since New Year's.